Oh no! Oh no! I did an entire monologue and everything! Ah! I feel like I'm late to my own stuff a lot. And I've also been doing self-promotion-y stuff in the background here. Would you believe that my manager had me stay a little bit later tonight, just like last time I did this? Hey, I'd say they should be paying me overtime, but they're just paying me time. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, Smash or Pass RPGMaker Edition. It's gonna be interesting. Whereby dog voice. Oh, it's been a while since I've heard the word whereby. Anyway, if anybody ever tells you that they're like super professional or anything, they're lying. All right. Actually, wait a minute. Didn't I? Scrolling music. No, wait. Wanted to have scrolling music. Deltarune, no. Let's just do... Okay, first of all, longer music cadence, because, like, I don't know why. Properties? Read from file. Okay. Is it? Oh. I have actually cropped it. Okay. I'm feeling Mario Kart World, actually. I mean, it is my stream. I can choose whatever I want. Okay. So, RPGMaker Smash or Pass. I wanted to do this during September, and then time passed. We're gonna cut it at time passed. And it's just, man, I'm tired. But anyway, Smash or Pass, RPGMaker Critters. I wanted to do both Shantae and the RPGMaker Critters in the same stream, but it got out of hand quickly with the Shantae Critters, so here we are. My ass constantly biting off more than I can chew, including time. So yeah. Reserve the right to change the music later on, because Fossil Fall's good, but I don't know if this is the appropriate music for this. Anyway. RPGMaker 95 Smash or Pass. A joke that got very out of hand. Thank you for the commentary. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, short explanation for this. Thank you for putting all of these together. These PowerPoint presentations today are brought to you by my girlfriend. Hi Natasha. Hi. Thank you for putting all of these together and also labeling them in order, because oh god, I'm just straight up pulling them off of the Google Docs things that you sent me. My girlfriend has every RPG Maker, and for some reason, she decided to take the prepackaged battle sprites and put them into PowerPoint. What do you do with that? She joked about doing a Smash or Pass with them, and then forgot about the whole thing. And after the Shantae Smap stream, I actually remade all of them to be more polished to show on stream. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for putting in the time for the extra polish. Thank you for putting in the, everything there. Yeah, why... The biggest question that I have is, why do you have every RPG Maker? Why do you have all of the... every single one? Why? I'm not judging. I'm just asking questions. Well, anyway. RPG Maker 95 does not have enemy names. All of the battle sprites are part of one sprite sheet. Sprites that are edits of each other will be included in the same slide. And to create the illusion of transparency, this is the background. Ah, okay. I was curious why it was interesting, very interesting color field. Yeah. No names. Just see you across a bar, like, hey, wanna do it? Me and the girlfriend like your vibe. Want a threesome? Damn. Alright. I'm gonna call this one, like, Dryad. Cause, like, very plant themed. Very, like, earthy, very... I mean, okay. She definitely wouldn't be the active one in bed. Like, she's just root bound. She just... I don't know how she would, like, walk up to you and say, hey, wanna do me? Would you like to insert your pistol into my stamen? Things that I learned from Pokemon. Or more accurately, the jokes around Pokemon. Yeah. Honestly, like, yeah, no, Dryad? I'm not saying no. I'd smash up. Okay, this is not the most interesting plant, but it is interesting enough that I would say smash. Like, I usually like my monsters a lot more monstery. This kind of looks like top half human with like a flower on top, bottom half roots. Which is like, it's the mermaid thing. It's the mermaid thing. Okay. I said mermaid. Guys, what if Vaporeon was just actually water? I mean, maybe I am just a sucker for like, ocean. Cause yeah, I would smash. She's just made of water. And I kinda like the like light ball thing there as a design element. I'm curious how that works anatomically, but like, we're not gonna get answers. We're not gonna get answers. It's a one-off sprite. This PNG is all the context it will get. Okay. Fire Tornado. It is just a fire tornado. The shuffle button. I mean, it doesn't matter, but hit the shuffle button. I've said yes to a lot of fire types. I'm a changed man, I'd say. I can't even say it straight. Straight-faced. Actually, hold on. Did I actually hit the, I did, in fact, hit the button. Okay. Would I? Fire tornado. Honestly, the fire tornado is the... Okay. I can't pretend to know. Fire tornado, I'd be walking away with 3rd-degree burns. And that's for that reason that I would say no. Because, like... Yeah... Oh, no, wait, no, hold on. This is context, actually. This is... Oh, no, it's an ordinary sausage gif. Yummy, yummy! Yeah. And it's for that reason that I'm gonna pass. Alright. Now I just have ordinary sausage in my head. 3, 2, 1, let's sausage! I haven't even watched Ordinary Sausage that recently. It's been like 3 weeks. He never leaves you. Air. Very, very obviously, like, whoa, nope. What the heck did I do? Okay. There we go. There we go. Now, very obviously, these 3 are kind of like contemporary, or these 4 are kind of contemporary. Earth, water, fire, air. I'm kind of just doing it on a face-by-face basis, because like it's like one at a time. I'm one man. I'm one dog. I can only smash so much. And my schedule's full for the next 5 years. All those new Pokemons from ZA is a nightmare. It's a logistical nightmare. Air Elemental, I feel like you could do something interesting with the Air Elemental. Like, vacuum toys are a thing. But, like, ultimately, unless there's, like, something really, like, solid there, I don't know what you would smash. I mean, if there is something to, grip onto, something to, like, actually grab, then, like, yes. But, well, I mean, it is... Okay. These are RPGMaker enemies. They're substantial enough to hurt you. Substantial enough to, like, attack you and cause physical damage. So, yeah. So I guess, yes, they would be substantial enough to actually do the do. So I'm gonna say yeah. Squid. A squid. It's just a squid. It's just a squid. Now, I've said yes to a couple Pokemon squids. And, like, grew up with them, familiar with them. They're like the high school sweetheart. It's just a normal squid. It's doing the nya pose. Oh my god, it is. Oh god, hold on. There's just a cat girl named Nya. Yeah, sure. I'll just use what Wikipedia has on the cat girl sub. Like... Okay. Cool. So this is a cosplayer of Azusa Nakano. I had to very specifically pronounce that. Yeah, it's doing the same pose. Like, it's mirrored, but you can see it. Originally, I thought it was, like, it's doing the, like, fisticuffs up. But it's, like, forward curl as opposed to, like, back curl. But no, that's the cat girl pose. Thank you, Wikipedia. I will now try to memory hold the fact that there is a cat girl Wikipedia page. So yeah. It's very specifically, I mean, screw it. I've said yes to far worse, I feel like. If we've got a squid that can do the cat girl pose. Yeah, sure. It's not. It doesn't spark joy, but I'm not saying no. Am I becoming apathetic in my older age? I'm like 28. Oh my god. I'm 28 and I'm doing this, guys. Don't skip that college degree. Nah, probably what that is. Now, okay, dragons. I just spent, like, most of a week, sorry, it was just one day, talking about how magical dragons are to me. And all three of these are absolute... I forgot that you could do scroll control on PowerPoint. All three of these are, like, flashing you. Like, just straight up flashing hot dragon slit. Right at the camera. Are they freaky? Yes. Is this a fuck, marry, kill situation? Probably not. Am I going to be the source of an entire generation of Dragonborn? Absolutely. I'd smash a dragon. I would smash many kinds of dragon. Some of them even count as dragons. Vampire, obviously, but also, like, I think, okay, what is her top? Like, I kind of see, okay, y'all can see my cursor, but it's probably a little small, so, you've got the top there, but also, it almost looks like there's, like, laces in it, right beneath the boobage. Right beneath the boobage. Why can I not remember? Cleavage. Actually, yeah. So, like, there's something there, but it just reminds the shirt just reminds me of a shark ate my shirt swimsuit. I'm not looking that up. We're getting on too many tangents already. Vampires are just kind of sexy humans, and, like, it's I feel like the downsides of a vampire girlfriend are outweigh the upsides. Like, you're basically wedding, like, an immortal who's rich, and, like, they can control you, but also they might want to nibble on you a little bit. And they're gonna be bitching about that time in the 14th century that somebody called them a poop face. Or something untranslatable in the dead language. Vampires are just alright. I mean... No. Alright. Trees. Monster fucker litmus test. Would you a tree with a face? I feel like... Okay, Very obviously, one of them is superior in that they've got fruit. Like, this is the sign of a tree that has fucked and will fuck again. That's how fruit works. Like, that's just how fruit happens. So... do I want to say tree slut? Nah. I really did just have a hell of a day at work, and it's just kind of weighing down on me. Anyway. Hold on. More lemonade. I've said yes to a lot of just, like, freaky plants in Pokemon. On the operating principle that the freaky plants have some human qualities that I can, like, attach myself to. This is just a tree. Like, the vines could just be tentacles. Or the roots could just be, like, the vine version of tentacles. So, like, there's some interesting positions to be done there. But the problem is, like, you know, there's nothing to, like, get emotionally attached to. Which is weirdly very, like, important for me as I try to smash 1,000 distinct critters. That being said, nah. Like, if they're a little bit of a freak and they want to get watered, I will water them. Golden shower. This is probably way oversharing, but golden shower. If they're just a little bit of a freak and they're just asking for that. But smash is... I wouldn't call that smash. Okay. Freaky golem dude. There are some inspired designs here, and this is kind of just one of the ones that is out there the most. This guy looks like the equivalent of, like, a stone golem, but most importantly, you've got, like, the very action pose here. Like, I can tell that that he's, like, hunched over and, like, he's rapidly running towards you. Run for your life. Run for your lunch money. And we're at the point where, yeah, what would I smash? There's, like, a fine balance for, like... I actually know, this is just mostly a problem with, like, mechanical, and, like, mineral creatures. Where do you stick it? I'm gonna pass, because I've seen way too many incidents with androids, and this is that multiplied with the crushing weight of stone. Because, like, you gotta figure out where, and you've only got one shot to get it right. This is... oh, I barely remember this design, but this is... it reads like a horse to me, except it's only got the one eye, and it's got some freaky teeth going on. I'm into, like, a lot of critters in general, but, like, there's quite a few horses in Pokemon that have gotten my attention, and quite a few horse-like creatures that have gotten my attention. I'm specifically thinking of Scolipede here. I don't know why, but whenever I think horse, Scolipede is the one that comes up, despite the fact that it's also bug. I don't know. Scolipede is just, like, combination of bug, horse, and, like, it has handles on its ass, so you know it would get freaky on a Friday night. The, you know what? Yes. I would. That's a face that only a mother or maybe a lover could love. I don't want to know what's up with the teeth situation. So maybe less kissing than usual, but like, yeah. I suppose that's amenable to me because like, it's big enough that you gotta be around it. Alright, this is just an angel. This is just a... I need more alcohol for this. Why? I mean, yeah, if you want to fight God, you gotta fight all of God's underlings. So, like, RPGMaker including this in the base set makes a lot of sense. But, like... it's not even the fun kind of angel, the freaky kind of angel. It's just human with wings. I need a minimum of be not afraid. Maybe just to... Maybe hate fuck the angel just to get back at Yahweh because, I was born without a knotted cock and fluffy sheath. So, I have some serious hatred towards whatever creator deity exists. Yeah. Alright. That is angel but buff, and also probably a little bit emo. And it's got goat hooves. Like, is it just me, or do those look like suspiciously goat-like? Like, there's the one behind there, and it kind of looks human, but it's got 3 toes on one foot, and 2 toes on the other. But the 2-toe kind of looks goatish. Am I dumb? Do I have stupid? Anyway. It's close enough to goat-like that I'm like, okay. It looks very masculine, though. I don't know. I'm gonna say pass, because, like... even before we get to the what bits do you have under the toga, he looks like he has daddy issues. Oh. Speaking of goat. This... honestly, this is just Baphomet, but, like, going downstairs to eat a fistful of shredded cheese at 3 a.m. Baphomet going downstairs to eat a fistful of shredded cheese at 3 a.m. That is the kind of feral gremlin energy that I love in my wife. Smash. Absolutely. That's a guy. That's just a guy in armor. Like, he looks like maybe he's missing 90% of his neck, but that's just a guy in armor. That is just a guy in armor. It is just every enemy from RPGMaker. So if you're doing like a human-only campaign, this kind of helps, but also it's not... doesn't do it for me. Pass. Okay, this one's hell to try and read. Is that a bug? Is this frickin' Molduga? Like, okay, hold on. Yeah, it looks a lot better on a smaller... on a smaller screen, but like, if you can't read it, you've got like the head here, mandibles jutting out, and then it's like twisting in on itself. So, like, you got the tail back here, it curls behind the, like, main part here. Up, around, over, head. That is just a bug. Now... Smash, no further questions. Chimera. This... I was going to say this counts as a threesome. There's 4 different creatures there. They'd all be fighting. You got the head of a dragon, the head of a goat, the head of a lion, the rest of the body of a lion, and then a snake for a tail. Freaky. I feel like we could have deep philosophical conversations, and then the goat just chimes in with, I like dirt. Like it's me, the lion, and the dragon, having a conversation about, like, the meaninglessness of meaninglessness. And then the goat pops in with, I eat dirt. And then the snake tells it to shut up. Does anybody else see the vision here? Anyway. Like the venomous snake. Breath play and tail yanking in the same action. Ooh, yeah, smash. Bah, or whatever goats say. Mostly screaming. Maybe something cursed. I don't know, that's my example from the one goat that we have. Make friends with furries! Your Discord group will look like a fucking petting zoo. Somebody posts a picture of a cute animal from a real-life petting zoo, and everybody goes, at goat, it's you! And then goat, like 2 hours later, it's me. Unironically, I've seen it happen, like, a lot. It's fun. This is just Jack. Like, it's just Jack-O-Lantern from, Persona. From Shin Megami Tensei or whatever. Shin Megami Tensei! Pumpkinhead. Don't know what's underneath the cloak. Like, I appreciate the jovial, air about... But... You know what? Smash. It is spooky season. I haven't fucked a pumpkin yet. God, it's almost halfway through the month. I haven't fucked a pumpkin. Alright. Both of these guys look like they're riffing on death. It really is impossible to see this without thinking of SMT Jack-O-Lantern. Cause it is! It's just, hold on. I'm just gonna copy your message. Cause, like, this guy just is SMT Jack-O-Lantern. You got the lantern. You got the... Well, I mean, it doesn't show the glove there, but, like, it's just the, like, blue cloak. This one goes above and beyond by having feet. Jack-O-Lantern has a hat. That is the only difference between the two. Like, straight up. Hat and shoes. And I'm gonna be honest, if I see, like, 2 people in a crowd wearing the same damn thing with a, like, maybe one's wearing a hat and the other's wearing a different pair of shoes, I'm like, why are you guys wearing the same uniform? Because you can just take the hat off. The hat is, like, the most removable part of an outfit. Like, it is the least signifier of, like, this is me. Anyway. Death comes for us all, and would you come on death? What the fuck? What? Okay. I'm not even sure if I can show that. Hey guys, we have another contender. This is probably the worst shot, but it's the one that shows the least speedo. The council will now decide your fate. God damn. Why? How fast did you find that? I'm gonna have that on my screen for a while. Death. I feel like they're both wielding lightsabers. Like, can we just say that those are lightsabers? Because they don't look like swords. They just look like lightsabers. Big, like, Fujin and Raijin energy, where it's like one controls wind and one controls weather. Or like, one controls wind and one controls thunder. But I guess that's like only if you have them next to each other. It's just not enough under the cloak. Not enough meat on those bones, and like you're hiding what is there. You're actively trying not to get fucked, and you know what? I can kind of respect that. Pass from me, dog. Did I say if I? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Now. Happy werewolf season. It's fall. Werewolf and flannel. It's fucking Terry Bogard. I can't see this without seeing Terry Bogard. Screw you. I have to explain the joke now. Bogard. Jesus Christ. Is this okay? They really are just wearing Terry Bogard's fit. Cause you got the red vest? Vest, there we go. Why did I think vase? You get the red vests, blue jeans. It's like good contrast. I can see why they choose it for like several different designers have chosen it independently of each other. But it just kind of looks like they're all aping each other's design. Especially when the werewolf is in like a very fighting pose. And like Terry Bogard is from fighting video game. But these are combat sprites, so you can't really like get on them too much for that. I want to contract lycanthropy by sucking on werewolf cookie, or mid-coitus. Werewolf girlfriend, where you know, like you're trying to like pull out on the usual thrust, and you can't. And she's like, you're like, why can't I pull out? And she's like, that's your new knot. And you're like, oh. That. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Or I guess, you know, If this is gonna be a smash or pass, improvise, adapt, come. Okay. Yeah, this is a creature. Has SNK done Werewolf Terry? There is a King of Fighters Wild Wolf. Newgrounds. Okay. Why is Terry Bogard called the legendary Hungry Wolf? Okay. So he's just called the Wolf. But also... There's several different, like, fan renditions of Wolf Terry Bogard. And, like... It's so close. Buddy, it is so close. Oh. It fucking police lineup of, like, the guys that, like, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I couldn't tell these guys apart in fucking police lineup. This is what's happening right now. This is what's happening right now. You know what that means. Fish! Isn't this like Capricorn but freaky? Okay. Am I remembering this correctly? Yeah! Capricorn! Goatfish! Yeah! Okay. Yeah, this is just Capricorn but freaky. Who up capping they corn? I appreciate the use of the Zodiac as like a source of body horror. Especially because it looks so well done. Like I can kind of tell that's sort of Capricorn. That being said, wood. No further questions, Your Honor. Okay, this is just a succubus, and I don't know how long I can have this on screen. Succubus would be, like, the worst partner, because, like, you want to get freaky. You want to get, like, weird with it. You want to, like, bite her titty or whatever. Missionary. Succubi have, like, the worst taste possible. They like, vanilla shit, I swear to God. They just want to get it. You want to break out the, like, whips and chains, and she's like, maybe not. I'm not feeling that adventurous tonight. Come on, just the one time. I'd do a succubus. I would bang a succubus precisely once. Just to try it. Just to see if it's, like, as fire as everybody says. Because, like, there's so much mythology around, like, succubus, and, like, they're able to suck your soul out your dick. I want to try it. They want to suck you bus. Yeah, they want to suck you and then take the bus home. Gargoyle. Oh! Ugh! Okay. This is... honestly, like... I feel like this is maybe just me. Or maybe just like my circles. But I feel like there's been quite a bit of Gargoyles, the animated series, hanging around like lately. And like, is that bad? Is it bad that I want to bang a statue? Because I kind of, a little bit, maybe, kind of. Like if they got thick thighs and a tail, then like, yeah, I'm fine with that. Succubus is just basically a sleep paralysis demon that causes wet dreams. I already get wet dreams. Come on. One step further, please. I'm so close. Let me come. If you're the little spoon, you'll be stuck. Oh, when the gargoyle, like, the daytime. If you're the little spoon, you'll be stuck there during the day. Yeah. I mean, I'm basing it on, my current thinking is like, it's not the gargoyles, like, they're statues during the day and then they actually do things during the night. It's just a creature that looks like the statues. That's how I've always thought of gargoyles. Because I haven't seen the series. Also, why didn't weren't there villains that were just trying to kill the gargoyles? Why didn't they just, like, smash the statues during the daytime? That's when everybody's doing things. Like I said, haven't seen the series. Throwing that out there. But like, yeah, no. Bat wings? Claws? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm on board. I have no idea what the hell this is. I think we had this exact same problem last time. I think this is supposed to be like a ghost or something. Like, I gotta really squint. But like, head, cleavage, pixie wings, fucking I don't know, behind the cloak. Is she flashing a thumbs up or some shit? I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. I feel like this is ink blot tests of the RPG makers. It's like you're hiding so much of yourself. Do you think you really can be emotionally available? Yeah, this is a really abstract design. I've already got enough ghosts that are just, like, out and open and proud of themselves and don't want to hide behind labels or sheets that they've torn off the wall in decades-old anger. Nah. Pass. Hey, speaking of literally just hiding behind a cloak, I think this is a guy, but I really can't tell because it's just all cloak. Like, I can see a leg and, like, maybe a second leg. Is this a torso or is that the arm holding the sword? I can't tell. Man. You gotta freaking out and open and proud of, no. It's a cloak. It's a cloak, and there's incidentally a guy in it. Hey, speaking of a guy, the power of Buddhism, I guess. This is, yeah, no, this is just a dude reciting prayers at you. What is it? Earthly desires that they want to, yeah, no. He'd feel guilty about that the whole time. Plus, not my type. Nah. He would really, like... Church is already weird enough about sex without actually, like, asking one of them. Because that's just a cross on his hat. That is just a fucking Christian cross on his hat. RPGMaker, you're put together by Japanese developers, aren't you? Why the hell? What in the Christian manga is this bullshit? Tommy need drinky. Yeah. Christianity is huge in Japan, has been for decades. Okay, yeah, that explains a lot. Why? Stop importing our garbage, please. It's not gonna help you. This is why Japan has a declining birth rate, Shinzo Abe. It's one of many complicated socio-political reasons why. That being said, pass. Okay. Here's the one that we decided, like, this is one sprite, but this is like two different creatures, right? You've got the horse, and then you've got the rider. I want to ride the horse. That's it. I'm starting to remember a lot more of the, like, initial Smash Up Pass I did with my girlfriend, because, like, we do something every Sunday. And I don't think we have anything planned for this Sunday, but it's Tuesday, so there's time yet. But, that's probably ZA. We're probably just gonna do Legend ZA. That do be releasing Thursday, and I've been talking about that all day. But we decided that this would be, like, regarded as a threesome situation. Because you have the horse and the rider. I'll take the horse! I'll leave the rider. Because, like, unicorn. Straight up. Probably. I mean, it may or may not actually be a unicorn. Because it is wearing battle armor here. And it is the same as the, like, the halter. The horse is sick. I would enough horses. But, like, yeah. I'd bang the horse, and then the rider would also be here. Oh, hold on. Pass, but the horse! But the horse, though. The horse, though. I'm getting called out. But the horse, though. Okay, these are just dragons, but freakier, and I like that. Like, okay. Yo. Hi! Welcome to, welcome to Smash Your Pass. Welcome to Would I Fuck That? In excruciating detail and rambly detail. Now, they look kind of pear-shaped. they look really kind of pear-shaped. Like, it's hard to tell because it's a boomerang. But, like, dragons come in many shapes and sizes, and my love for them also comes in many shapes and sizes, but also preferably many shapes and sizes of dragon whole. As in, I would come in many different shapes and sizes of dragon whole. These are like wyverns, but like they they just look like boomerangs. They just look like giant boomerangs. Yeah. So yes, I'd smash. Heartbeat. Ooh. Yeah, the wyverns weren't smashing me like, weren't flashing me like the dragons. But... no, I'm still smashing them. Okay, Heartbeat. Heartbeat. Are those just titties? Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, I have a weakness for like monster girls, very specifically because of Monster Musume no Iro Nichijou, or Everyday Life of Monster Girls. And one of the more annoying but more amenable monster girls was the Harpy. And like, it was just because she was basically like mentally 10 years old. She played video games all the time, and like every 3 steps she would forget basically everything. Like, that was literally a joke in the anime. Was like 1, 2, 3. What was I doing again? Anyway, like, that part was annoying. But I still like harpies. So yeah, I'd smash. Love a girl in armor. Yes! Yes! Okay. Now, this is just a wyvern. But it's a wyvern that has learned to walk upright. And also, armor. She cannot put that on by herself. She does not have hands. She would very much need help taking that off. Meaning, you know, you're up close and personal. You gotta, like, basically hug her to, like, take the straps off the back and then peel the breastplate off the front. And at that point, without the plate, it's just breasts. The intimacy of putting on your dragon girlfriend's plate armor. Ah! Yes. Would. Fnac. Ah, yes. God damn it. Okay. Now. This guy has delusions of grandeur. Unironically, this guy would have delusions of grandeur. Like, this is what they would pass off as Quetzalcoatl in, like, RPGMaker games. It's just a snake with wings. That being said, I've seen a Feral Frenzy animation or two, and yeah, I would have a heavenly snake. Yeah, I would a snake. you know, provided the snake told me, you know, exactly what its safe word was. Hey, look, it's a bunch of different Naga. Once again, back on Monmusu bullshit. Body pillow. 30-foot long body pillow. These girls. Giant 30-foot long body pillow. I'm not joking. If they have a decent amount of snake heritage too, they'd need more body heat in the morning. Meaning, snuggles. And coiling. Now, that's all I need. Yep. Girlfriend that loves me wouldn't turn me to stone. Cause like I'm very concerned about the two Gorgons. Cause like these Naga I'm fine with. Gorgons less so. Like, I want to be hard, but I don't want to be that hard. I'm gonna say hesitant smash, cause like I don't want to be stoned. Like I said, I want to be hard, but I don't want to be that hard. This is just another Naga, but she knows tricks, so more smash. Also wanted to get past that one really quick, because that certainly was a sprite. These are just two ninja guys. Guys, these are the Blowjob Brothers. Every time I see two equally designed guys in matching outfits, it's the Blowjob Brothers. Like, even a ninja girlfriend I would be like iffy on. Cause like that's making friends with a not CSI. With an FBI agent, you never know if you're their next target. Cause they won't tell. And by the time you find out, it's too late. But nah. No, pass. Alright. I don't know why the blue one has a line underneath. I don't know either. It's probably like artifacting. Guy. This is just a rag with like angry eyes underneath. And I don't need that level of secrecy in my life. I just want someone that's willing to share the horrifying ordeal of being known. But if you hide underneath the cloak, you're not getting any closer. No. Jack-o'-lantern without the lantern and without the jack. So it's just, oh. He does look very round. I'll give you that. That... Yeah, nah, no. Pass. Oh! Dragon Rider, oh! Now pass on the rider, but I'll take the dragon. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. Who says that we can't share him out? Who says we can't, you know, tag team? You take one end, I'll take the other. We'll both wind up a sweaty, panting mess on the floor afterward. Yeah. Hello, we're here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. It's a guy! It's a guy coming out of the wall! So glad for you to come out of the painting and attack me. Nah. Pass. Okay. Hear me out. I need to find something. There we go. Tell me there's not a family resemblance here. I'll give you all a hint. This sprite is from the Nintendo Entertainment System. Probably wouldn't think of Samus if it didn't have the shoulder pad. Yeah! Like, it's the shoulder pads that make me think of Samus. Straight up. Just always makes me think of Samus Aran. The shoulder pads are genetic. Passed from mother to daughter. Like the mitochondria, the well-known powerhouse of the cell. I know. Bring back Werewolf Terry Bogard. No. No. I have to see it again, you all do too. I need to close all my tabs. Midstream. I mean, she's got war stories. I'd spend a night with her. I don't think I'd want to spend more than one night with her. Just a guess there, but it's like one night stand? Yeah, sure. Okay. From like all the curves to no skin on your bones. What was it that I brought up last time? All of the stuff with Skelenor, where you put a toy in the pelvis where all the meat would be normally. Nah. I physically cannot show that on stream, but like, you put a penetrable toy up where the meat would be on a human being, up the pelvis. So it's like the real thing. Almost. And that worked for Skelenor, because like, the joke was that, like, one of the cast wanted to bang her, because Spike, you pathetic little man. You pathetic little baby man. Like, you'd barely get to first base with her. Even though she doesn't have lips, you'd barely get to smooching with her. But yeah, no. If it's just like, it almost seems like not worth the bother with like somebody that you've just met that doesn't have meat. But that's the cursed idea in my head. Still almost want to say pass because like that's like turning. It's like turning a coffee table into a tank. You're just kind of not working with the right parts for greatness. But yeah. This is just 3 different skulls in 2 fun flavors. Pass. Hold on. We need a visual. We need a visual here. Dang. I really thought this would be easier to find. I thought I'd seen an actual Flygon in this pose. 'Cause, like, this is just a clipped Flygon, right? This is just a Flygon with the wings clipped, right? We can all agree that this is just the same thing. It's just the same thing. Yeah. And I mean, wood. Dragons. Yes. Smash. Continue. Okay. Human woman. Guys, how do I talk to girls? What is that joke? Where is that joke going? What the hell? Human woman, okay. At the risk of being called indescribably furry, human women are like less appealing to me now. 'Cause like dog girls, yes. Werewolf cookie. Horse butt. The inherent trust and eroticism of taking off the armor of your dragon girlfriend. All of these things appeal to me way more than 2 arms and 2 legs. Like, yeah. No, she's fine. There's a 50% chance that she has terrible political opinions. She's fine. Alright. Smash, I guess. Oh my god, I forgot the fucking flatworm. These guys are some fucking Tsuchinoko type shit. Holy crap. I deadass forgot these guys. Yeah. Like, I deadass forgot these guys. But would. 'Cause, like, okay. All of the like, arguments with, like, cold-blooded cuddling, coiling, like, All of those arguments used for Naga, we can recycle here. But also, flat, funny shape. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, that's just as appealing because it's just funnier. Guys and gals, be funny. Don't be like me. Be funny. Because it'll get you laid. Hey, speaking of B, good news. You can be. You can be. You can be. This, I mean, if it's like a human-sized bee, then like, yeah, sure. If it's like a bee-sized bee, no. Cause like that, I can get a bee-sized bee. We have bee-sized bees at home. I want a dire bee. I don't like the position of that stinger. It's negotiable. Ah, yes. The sprite that everybody used for their secret boss. Normal girl. Fucking schoolgirl. Motherfucking schoolgirl. Unironically, yeah. I feel like a lot of RPGMaker games use this as their, like, here's the secret final boss! She's probably not even legal. Pass. Absolutely ordinary woman. Absolutely extraordinary woman! Oh! Okay, hold on. I'd like you to find the difference between these two pictures. Are you not finding anything? They're the same fucking thing! I mean, mildly objectifying bikini in an ancient-ass video game. Go-go boots. They have a surprising amount in common. If you gave Samus a sword and shield, she'd probably wind up looking like the RPGMaker sprite. Yeah. Reaper. Can you snoo existential death? I'm not sure if I want to be the man to find out. Like, okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember. Terry Pratchett, Discworld, Death was a character, and he had a daughter, but I can't remember if the daughter was adopted or if it was biological, because Terry Pratchett's Reaper was kind of just like a skeleton with a robe and a scythe, like everybody portrays, but I can't remember. This is a Googleable thing. Death's daughter. Death's daughter via adoption. Okay. Soul music. Yeah, no. Death's daughter via adoption. Biological daughter of... Actually, wait. Isabel, Duchess of Stohelit. Adopted daughter of Death who saved her life when she was a baby after her parents died in the desert. Why Death adopted is so is uncertain. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, no. This world is weird. Terry Pratchett has Death has a kid. Death has an adopted kid. Anyway. I wanted to get that right in my head. I'm gonna pass on Death. Like, heck, I'm gonna pass. It's just, nah. Okay. Lizalfos. This actually, is this Lizalfos or Dynalfos? This is Dynalfos. No. What? Okay. Yeah. That's a thing, I guess. There's a D. Nolfo's Banquets in Homer Glen, Illinois. Yeah, I totally meant that. And not the Zelda enemy. Zelda dungeon needs out. Isn't there? No, it's the version of the enemy. I can't remember. Is it Lizalfos? Because they're in Twilight Princess. How do they look in Twilight Princess? They're portrayed holding the double claw shot. No, not double. No, yeah. Aerolphos? Only thing we're missing is the shield. I forget the air part, because like, why does that matter? They're part of the same family as the Lizalfos and Dynalfos, except they can fly. Yeah. Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. That being said, would. Like, just straight up. Just straight up. Okay, zombie. Like, yeah. I haven't really seen too many dead bodies IRL, so I can't say whether or not they would squick me, but like, I get mildly squeamish around like medical stuff. Like if they're drawing my blood, I get like, oh yeah, no, this shouldn't be happening. in like the back of my head, and then I have to like beat it down with the rationality club. Like, we're here to do this. We're here to like, this is normal. This is fine. And by the time that I'm like, you know, beating it back, and I'm done beating it back, it's like, yep, we're done. That's enough blood. Yeah. Zombie? No. Yeah, no. I really don't like the way that, like, rotting things smell. I think I'm normal in that way, where, you know, rotting stuff doesn't smell great. Just gonna put that out there. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna pass on the zombie. Since these aren't alphabetical, enjoy the rare case of zombie not being the absolute last one on the list. I mean, I didn't put them in alphabetical order when I was doing Shantae, so like, eh. But I guess, did you say, do you mean that the rest would be like alphabetical? That kind of makes sense, actually. Okay. Goblin dudes. Sorry, I just want to hear the music pop off for a second. I like the imp, cause like the imp, you get like you get to see the like whole anatomy there, but like the other two, they're just like basic armor. Love to. I'm wielding something with one hand. I'd love to beat you to death with it. Very much like second or third enemy in an RPG energy, where it's like, yeah, violence, bloodshed, and murder. That being said, yeah, I absolutely do believe that the imps would be very. How do I put this? Very, very horny. Maybe I'm just slightly biased by having played Corruption of Champions, but I feel like that's possible. I don't really care for the other two though. Like it's too much violence energy. Like the gremlin energy is like canceling out any sexiness that could be there. But like if I had to say overall, I'd say yeah, sure. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. Toho. Tuhu. This is Flanders Scarlet Toho. I don't know. I've played like one Toho game. I don't think Flanders Scarlet was in that one. I think Cerno wasn't either, but we're working on it. Will rehabilitate me very slowly. Magic, wonderful, gorgeous. You look a little bit young, honey. Like, you look like I should be asking where your mother is. Either that, or where the sign-up sheet for Charles Xavier's School for Gifted Children is. Until I can see, like, photo ID proving that you are above age, I'm going to say pass. Ah! Slime. Mildly horny for slime. Like, it's the bones in it that, like, I'm scared by. 'Cause, you know, bones. It's my chance of Smash versus Survival. They could have just picked up those bones on the way here. I will also say that my Monmusu bias is like kicking in. There was a slime creature in that anime that was just named Slime. Was named Sue? Like Sue. Oh. So I don't know, put one in a bucket. Maybe that'll appeal to me a little bit more. Personally, I'd love to. I would love to a slime. I'm gonna take a chance. Okay. I think I originally thought these were both fire and ice. But I'm reading this more as like red fire and blue fire. That being said, let me remind everybody. Here we go! Yeah. Let's explode our penis! The blue one could be many things. It could be ice. It could be water. It could be blue lava. I'm personally reading it like complete combustion of fire. Like, you think of like fire as like red, but that's just the like particles from incomplete combustion getting heated up and emitting photons as just trying to throw energy out there because they're too excited and they don't like that. Anyway, this has been Science with Salsa. Fire is red because soot, but if you've got complete combustion, if all of it is turning from oxygen into CO2, you get blue fire. And that's why you see like light blue burners in science films, or like any film that's trying to ape science with the like Bunsen burners there, because you're able to very tightly control how much oxygen and fuel is getting in there, and if you've got incomplete combustion, then it's like just less efficient overall. And you know scientists, they love their efficiency, and also always have their budgets to mind, because everybody wants to kill the sciences very slowly. I'm still saying penis explosion magic. This is a very good reason to pass. Sand. It's rough. It gets everywhere. This guy is made out of sand. He looks like he's made out of sand anyway. I can't... It reads like sand. But like you've really just got like tan. It's a head here. And there's like arms. No idea what's up with the fucking hexagon lattice on beneath the belt. Nowhere obvious to put it, plus substance that I don't want near my dong equals pass. Winged Karibo. I'm just straight up gonna say it. Winged Karibo. Winged Karibo. I really don't have anything else to say. Like, it does look like it's got crab claws. Smash. You want to smash that? Okay. I mean, I liked Winged Karibo in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it looked cute, it looked like a friend. This guy does not look like a friend. But he... It's a tentative smash because, like, cute small winged puffball with crab claw, and the crab claw is like the one like monkey wrench in the gears. That's why it's a tentative smash. Like, if you want to get pinchy on me, I'm backing out. That is just a root. That is just a mandrake root. I mean, there are many reasons why this is a bad idea. I don't think I need to say them out loud. Like, pass. Is that even a real sprite? Like this... Ghosts, I guess. It doesn't look like a... This doesn't look like it's the same game as this. It's like way too low, like color count. Like, all of the striation is here. You've got a lot of detail in between these layers, but like... You've got cross-hatching, you've got wood grain, you've got leaves, you've got, like, variation in chlorophyll. This guy looks like, I don't know, like a... He sticks out like a sore thumb. Is this even the same game? I have too many questions. I cannot focus on the smash or pass part. It's like, how did you come to be, sir? Do I want to fuck that? The important question. Does feel a bit different compared to... I know, right? Like, this guy, perfectly fine. What? I'm just gonna say pass. Oh my god. It's the fun guys. Fungi and the fun gang. What that tongue do, though? Can't even say it out loud. Oh, I'm tired. Why am I tired? Oh, yeah, because I went to bed at 3 a.m. last night. Okay, so... Mushroom. Weirdly enough, I haven't gotten particularly horny about walking mushroom. It is decay as extant form of life, but also, these guys are, like, sentient, walking around. Like, I mean, okay, one of them maybe. One of them I can, like, physically pin to the bed and be like, what the fuck is your deal, sir? Many? Many mushroom. Huh? Many much mushrooms. I do not think I would want to. This guy still looks like a butt plug. They'd be cool in the club. I don't feel like they'd be cool in bed. I'm just gonna say pass. Okay. Do you like your tin can with or without the wrapper? Because yeah. Once again, we have very normal guy. Except, hold on, he doesn't look like he has normal anatomy. Like, this knee's questionable. Okay, actually, it's his actual knee here. But then, like, this would be his knee, and then this is his knee guard, and then he's like, he looks like he should be sliding this way. Like, this leg looks like it should be sliding to the left. And he should, like, lose his balance. But also, I love that the difference between these two guys is shield and cape. That's it. Bet you didn't even notice the shield. Guys in armor, pass. Okay. Wooden puppet. It's fucking time. Let's fucking go. Finally, some good fucking design. Wooden artist puppet that... You know what? Still don't get why the caped one doesn't have a scabbard. Silhouette. It's for the silhouette because, like... They want the, like, swooshy cape design, and having the scabbard between his legs would, like, interrupt the swooshy cape design. So they're just like, yeah, screw it. No scabbard for you. Wooden puppet. It's fucking time. Let's go. Unironically, like, having this as a design makes me, like, appreciate these guys a lot more. Because, like, it could be worse. You could be basic artist puppet. That being said, I don't think I would fuck this guy. Oh! 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 Too teethy. Like, too teeth. Too much teeth. No. You put that in, it's like blender sounds. Gone. You put that in and it's in, like putting your dick in a garbage disposal unit. It's like one of those, like, no, it's the like food scrap disposal unit at the bottom of a sink. Or pencil sharpener. Yeah. Pencil sharpener. That, no. Pass. Okay. I have about 2 different Digimon that this looks way too close to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Eyeball! Eyeball, I have a very important question. Would you fuck this creature? Would you stare into its soulful eyes? Would you?
Big Chungus.
I'm asexual. Damn it! Fuck! You're gay, would you? Now, I spent the entirety of yesterday saying I'm weak for pear-shaped creatures, so it's very obvious that I would. However, hello? Browser? Browser? Are you gonna... Uh-oh. Made a 30-minute video analyzing random characters for date ability? Okay. But not the fun part. Because you're asexual. It's fine. Wait. Yes! I want this one specifically. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, this guy just looks like... You thought I was gonna say Rainamon, right? Yeah, I said there was 2 Digimon. It looks like they had a kid. It looks like they had a kid. What can he hear with those?
All of the ways I'm going to smash that pear-shaped rabbit bussy.
Your sins. I love that we had 2 different your sins. And then me just like throwing it out there. Anyway. Welcome on in, folks. Welcome to the stream. I'm Salsa. This is me saying... This is me looking at RPGMaker enemies. Not even, like, enemies from RPGMaker games. Enemies included in the sprite sheet installed when you download RPGMaker.exe. The base model stuff. This is me doing the Smash or Pass. Would I bang that creature? Look up Angoramon. Okay. Oh my god, we got a match. Guys, we got a freaking match. Can I... Dang it! That is way closer. God damn. Anyway. Still would the rabbit creature. Ah, yes. Mr. I. From Mario. I'm running into this question a lot with some of these enemy designs. Where do I stick it? There's no good answers. There's no good answers with just a floating eyeball. There's like maybe 2 answers. Neither of them are good. Feel like they just judge me for my appearance the whole time. Pass. Oh! Phoenix! It kind of just looks like Ho-Oh. Like I know Ho-Oh is like borrows a lot from like the mythological phoenix, but like no, this rubber chicken. It looks like rubber chicken Ho-Oh. Hold on. Ho-Oh without... Or no, wait. I'm not thinking of Ho-Oh. I'm thinking of Moltres. Moltres without the fire. Download this JPEG from nicepng.com. You just wait, hold on. Yes. Yes. Yes! Same pose. Pidgeot was a fire type, it'd be this RPGMaker sprite. You're probably right. I still think Moltres, because it's a bird that's already fire. Anyway, would smash. That's a lion. That's just like a normal lion. That's just a normal lion. Like, okay, I said yes to the Chimera, which is lion plus a bunch of other crap. Like snake tail, bat wings, dragon head, goat head, probably venom from some other creature that isn't visible on the exterior of a sprite. This is just a large cat. Like, I'm not gonna say no. If Nala from Lion King just like walked up to me, just real life, real size, big cat, and said, "Hey, big fan of yours. Wanna do it? I'll even let you play Love is in the Air Tonight in the background." Instantly off my pants coat. Like, straight up. I'm just gonna say it. But like, you gotta understand. Harkness tests. If this thing passes the Harkness test, yeah, sure, absolutely. But like, if it doesn't, no. That is, you're potentially getting mauled to death, and also that is no bad juju. So, with that in mind, yeah, I'd smash. Hey, look, it's fish. You know what that means? Vaporeon joke! It's just fish. Fish with admittedly sharp teeth, I will say. What was it? Some fish just have freaky mating habits where instead of, like, actually doing the do, they just, like, fart sperm. Like, this is me, like, okay. I don't know if you guys had to learn obsessive stuff about, like, a specific animal when you were in school. I live in Western Washington. A lot of our rivers are, like, salmon spawning grounds. So, like, we had basically a day trip to, like, an artificial salmon pool. Like a commercial salmon farming farm. Like, they had giant pools and there were, like, fish in them. And we got to learn about, like, the spawning habits of salmon. Because salmon are freaky as hell. I mean, apart from the fact that they, like, enter the sicko freaky horny mode, like... like how the music changed. Thanks! It's just on shuffle. I'm not doing that. This is the soundtrack of my downfall. The more cartoonish the music gets, the more terrified y'all should be. Cause I'm talking about salmon spawning habits. But like, yeah, no. We just had, like, it was elementary school where we went to salmon spawning farm. And like, girl drops her eggs on the riverbed. Guy, like, comes so hard that he dies. Like, both of them just, like, get to where they're going in the river, get to where they're, like, they were born, nut, and die. The cycle is complete. The salmon is done. Anyway, that's that's the spawning habits of one of the most delicious fish on planet Earth, and I don't wanna like blow my load over some caviar. I want a warm, tight hole at the end of the day. If the fish can't do that, no, pass. Song that might play when a guy approaches you. This is Joker from Batman. He has rancid opinions. Pass. Okay, I mentioned gargoyles before. I didn't realize that, like, there's more than one gargoyles. Like, hold on. How far back was it? A ways. A ways back. All the way. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, no. These are things that I've already done. Wait. Did I pass it? Okay, here we go. This is the thing that I called a gargoyle. And, like, wings, bat face, monster talons, hooked tail, gray skin. Looks like a gargoyle. Oh, but wait. That's right, these are all just in order. This guy is all of those and more. This guy is like the gargoyle of gargoyles. Because I feel like I see a lot more gargoyles with the, if I can find my cursor. With the, like, poker than without. Like, a decent number of them are, like, just monster enough to scare off anybody. But also, poker. I mean, yeah, I kind of would a gargoyle. Like, what's her name from Deadlock? Yeah, would. Oh wait, wrong way. A death. Oh my gosh! It's Lancer Deltarune! Ah! So, Paper cuts. Pass. Don't think I need to say anything more, honestly. Like, okay, if I wanted to, like, be joking about it and say, like, would I, any of these, like, creatures, like, Deltarune counterparts? Clover, yes. Rudon, no. Hathy and Hathy, yes. Lancer, no. So we are, like, split across the board. And I'm just gonna, like, defer to the sprites that are actually here on the sheet. Nah. Pass. Tail job. Why are you just typing tail job? Wait, what do you mean by tail job? I was on the frame with the cards. They don't have tails. Oh, because Scorpion. I feel like that would be even worse than the pincers. Cause, like, okay. With the pincers, the trauma is, like, contained? Like, you've lost your dick, yeah. But, unless you get, like, if you get immediate medical attention, you've only lost your dick. And I cannot believe that I'm saying that sentence. With the tail, the venom can travel throughout your circulatory system. Because the sting, if it injects the venom into you, you're 100% screwed. Especially if this is like fantasy Scorpion, because they have way worse venom. The legs can also probably rub since they can just put one on either side. Yeah, no, honestly. And it's got a face. It's got a nightmare face. I'm just gonna be honest. No. Like, Skorupi is a maybe. Skorupi is a you be gentle, okay? This thing looks like it does not have gentle in its dictionary. Bats. Okay. Alright. We need to talk about Rouge. Yes, these bats are actually the same ones as the ones with the vampire. Oh my god. We need to talk about Rouge the Bat. Why y'all making her so goddamn hot? What the fuck? No. Just like normal bats, like, I'm a lot less enamored of, because they're very creature. They're very creature, and, like, I still haven't recovered from 2020. COVID traumatized us all. I still haven't forgiven them, the fuckers. I'm passing on just like normal bats, because like there are a lot of like cool bat designs, but a lot of the bat designs like squash and stretch the design of the bat so much that it's almost unrecognizable from the like tiny creatures on screen. Clap. Clap. This reminds me of a very specific hermit crab. Nope, I misspelled it. There we go. Mario Kart Wii Wikipedia. Funny, considering he's never shown up in a Mario Kart game. I always think of a very specific hermit crab whenever, like, this spiral shell shows up. This is the hermit crab that I grew up hating. This is the guy that I know has absolutely racist opinions. If he had a head to put it on, he would probably be wearing a red ball cap. Like, yeah. That being said, I can't get that out of my head. I'd just be thinking of him. So no, I wouldn't the hermit crab. My god, I forgot there's just regular crabs here. We're all gonna make a carcinization joke, okay? Alright? Do we get it out of our system? Good. Humans aren't gonna carcinize. It's mustelification for mammals. Where everything becomes long and noodle-like, like mustelids, like weasels. Have become kitten snake. Anyway. No. The crabs don't do it for me. Like, okay. Crab, like... Oh yeah, that's right. They've got the weird mating habits. You've got a molt, and then you bang, and then the, like, guy protects the gal over, like, 3 days. Yeah. While it sounds like fun... No. Pass. I think that's the... Is that the end? Hold on. Feel like I considered arranging them as a Windows logo, but couldn't. Hold on. I mean... It's... Wait. Oh! No one can know. No one can know. No one can possibly know. God damn. This... Yeah, no. It... You... 90 degrees rotated. Guys. Guys. Anyway. Crab Windows logo. Alright. Can you believe I barely got through one out of 11 different PowerPoint presentations for the one stream? I should probably just, like, straight up shoot from the hip. I should have been doing it for the entirety of this one, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, it's time for another. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to... Whoop. That is the last slide there? Yes. Okay, it is. Uh-huh. Alright. Bam. I hope you like red, because I think the entirety of this is red. Oh, yeah, wow. There's a lot of red. RPGMaker 2000 is quite a bit more inconvenient than 95 for making the slideshow on account of the pure red backgrounds. Can't use the same trick to make them look transparent. Your eyes would melt. There is no reason for the backgrounds to be red. You import custom sprites, you eyedropper a color to be erased. Could have made the background any color and it would work just as well. I tried using this method of using a darker red so that the sprite background doesn't clash, but hopefully also isn't as bright as to be painful. There's also the issue of resolution, which seems somehow worse than the previous. 95 uses pixel art, 2000 uses scanned drawings. There's a modern RPG maker with a DLC of these sprites that uses high quality PNGs that would solve both. However, I don't have that solution. Okay. Because the sprites are so low res, I've added whatever official art of these characters I do have access to, which I don't expect to be too useful for a judgment call, but may help slightly. Hadn't quite hit my stride when making this so much like 2K itself. It's a bit unpolished in presentation. Okay, yeah, wow, no, that is just straight red. Holy crap. Hashtag not sponsored. Okay. Oh. Alright. Can you hear my soul leaving my body every time I sigh, wistfully? I could be playing a video game right now. Here I am. I mean, at least the music slaps. Like, we can all agree that the Mario Kart soundtrack slaps, right? Yeah, it's fine. I signed up for this, and I'm having a decent amount of fun. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Angel. Okay. Just a normal angel. Just normal angel. Yeah, no, this looks real bad. Oh, yeah. Oh. He was not meant to be increased in size at all. Okay, the angel, I like the change in design from the old one. But like, I still feel like they would have the same terrible opinions. I'd like to smash an angel once, but it's just like missionary position, or at least however kinky she would let me, while I hold a single middle finger up to God the whole time. It's just a normal bat again. Pass. Black Knight. Dune and armor. Very good battle sprite. Very amazing battle sprite. Very good, very, like, not approachable. Not cuddleable. Like, physical discomfort trying to, like, hold this guy's shoulder. Let alone, like, in bed. Pass. Cerberus.
I have 2 hands, but I will find a way to pet 3 heads. Will.
Would, will, smash. Chimera. Duh. The old Chimera looked cooler. How? Backslide. Also, I mean, I had a whole skit about, like, going from, like, having a conversation with, like, a person, to, like, just think. Wait, there's only 2 heads on that server. Okay, so I can pet the dogs. I can, pet the dogs. 1 head to suck pee-pee, 1 head to lick the schnutz. Yeah. Alright. That's fine. I still think 3-headed chimera, or the three-headed Cerberus is like, I will physically grow a 3rd arm just to pet 3 dogs at the same time. Who's a good boys? Who's a good girls? Anyway, chimera? A lot more demon-like, but yeah, I still would. Why? Why am I going the wrong way? Cockatrice! Okay, so aren't these the things that, like, turn you to stone or something? Hold on. Yep, we're getting on a tangent. Oh. Tabletop games over network. Huh. Two-legged dragon or serpent-like creature with a rooster's head. Created by a chicken hag, hatched by a toad or snake. The basilisk was a product of an egg laid by a rooster and incubated by a toad? Cockatrice became seen as synonymous with basilisk when the basiliscus in Bartholomew's Anglicus. Fuck, I have too much alcohol in my system for this one, but I'm gonna try anyway. After more alcohol. Cockatrice became seen as synonymous with basilisk when the basiliscus in Bartholomew's Anglicus de proprietatibus rerum. That certainly is very Latin. Basiliscus translated as cockatrice. This legend has a possible Egyptian folk root. The eggs of the ibis were regularly destroyed for fear that the venom of the snakes they consumed would cause a hybrid snake bird to hatch. Huh. Cockatrice has the reputed ability to kill people by looking at them, touching them, or sometimes breathing on them. Also thought that a cockatrice would die instantly upon hearing a rooster crow. Having a cockatrice look at itself in a mirror is one of the surefire ways to kill it. Okay, this is some 12,000 stuff. Harry Potter, I basically realized that, yeah. Hey, there's My Little Pony! SCP Foundation? I'm sorry, what? SCP-1013. Cockatrice. SCP-1013 instead paralyzes its prey by staring them, only turning their skin to stone upon biting them, after which it will peck through the calcified skin to eat their prey's fleshy innards. SCP-1013 reproduced from growths budding off the tail of a well-fed adult. Damn. Alright. So yeah, turn to stone, kill you instantly. I mean, I don't want either of those, but I feel like... No, I'm just gonna say pass. Dark Elf. Oh my god, he's so smug. Oh my god, I hate him. He's so smug. Pass. Well, okay. Here's... Girl Dark Elves are kind of hot, actually. But only if they, like... Only if they allow themselves to get freaky. And that's all I wanted to add. Demon God! Now, okay, hear me out. Does this guy look familiar to anybody? Because you got like the multiple arms and like you've got the rings on each arm. Hoopa Unbound doesn't have wings, but like they depict it as flying anyway. Because fuck the rules, I guess. Anyway. Actually, this guy's sitting in lava. That's badass. Looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster to me. Write that down, write that down! Honestly, like, here's where my brain goes. I'm thinking too much about Pokemon, but also a lot of these designs are close to Pokemon sometimes. And I realized that, like, you know, the like monster design from '97 was in '97, and then Flygon didn't come out until like 2005. This one, Demon God 2000. When did we get Hoopa Unbound? 2016. The freaking RPGMaker predates the Pokemon by like years. But the design space is so similar that, like, yeah, I'm gonna think about it. Anyway. Like, okay. You're big, you're scary, you're evil, you're not doing it for me. I'm sorry, pass. Demon Lord. Oh my fucking god. Can you put your bulge away for like 5 minutes? I'm trying to speak to you. Do your goddamn dishes. I'm sick of it. Do your dishes. You're being a bad roommate. Like, I realize that you have evil to do, and like, you've got to grow tea to groom. But dude, I can't cook dinner tonight. You need to do your dishes. And your shoes look like Wario. You're wearing Wario shoes. Pass. Demon. Okay, so we had Demon God, and then Demon Lord, and now it's just Demon. Damn. You're just kind of too spindly. Like, I wanna go to town on that pelvis. I want plap. But it looks like I could fucking break you in half. Like a toothpick. Like a toothpick. Honestly, pass because of that. Like maybe something with the tail, but like, okay. Dragon Knight. This isn't as appealing to me as the Dragon Knight from '97. Because, like, the Dragon Knight from 97, it was more like Wyvern, where the arms were wings, so no opposable thumbs. Here, like, clearly showing enough opposable thumb to, like, hold a sword and shield. You don't need help putting that on and taking that off, do you? Damn. I still think I would, but, like, the inherent eroticism of taking off your girlfriend's armor is lost. This says a lot about society. Dragon A. Oh god, this is reminding me of some of the dragons from, like, from Chrono Trigger. Where, like... Actually, no, it was dinosaurs in Chrono Trigger. But, like, you've got, like, the very... Yeah, dinosaur-like straight horn and, like, triangular... I don't know, gauntness of the features. That's something that, like, Chrono Trigger got across really well, because it was using, like, 90s versions of dinosaurs before we beefified them. Shrink-wrapped dinosaurs, if you will. But they looked badass in Chrono Trigger. Anyway, yeah, would. God damn those grippers. Dragon B. The default enemy using the sprite is called Ryu. That's just Shenron. Shinra? Who the fuck do you summon with the Dragon Balls again? Is it Shinra? Was right the first time. It's Shenron. Yep. That being said, this is way better than, like, the snake with wings. That, like, I was doing. That, like, they tried to pass off. Anyway. Noodle Dragon Girlfriend. Coiling. And then you can just, like, fall asleep in a pile of her. Wood. Familiar. Hold on, let me fucking zoom this guy out and squint, really. Okay. Like... The face reminds me of Dragon Quest Slime. The face just reminds me of Dragon Quest Slime. He's like, happy to be here. 'Cause you summoned him. Yeah. He's happy to be here because you summoned him. Because he's your familiar, and... I mean, Short Stack could do it, but, like, the fucking beady eyes and the, like, permagrin kills the mood. The pass? Gargoyle. Oh, thank God, they named it this time! I actually really like that. Holy shit. That's like if a gargoyle was Zoroark. It's just, it's the like black and red color scheme. Oh. Fucking all the edgelord vibes. And then also you've got a scythe. Yeah, alright. We listened to like 3 My Chemical Romance songs. Her panties are off. We're already in bed. Ghosts. 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 Is this the ghost from Ghost Hands from porn? My favorite character from porn, Ghost Hands. Absolute bedsheet. I kind of do like the bedsheet design for ghosts. And like, yeah, okay, Shuppet. I did say yes to Shuppet, but like... Shuppet's smug about it. This guy's like, kind of, meh. His name is Sentient Cumsock. Do you think he would complain if his bedsheet gets crusty? Like, just... Like, bro, I've gotta be in this for the rest of eternity. Why? The reason that, like, I would a lot of the ghost Pokemon is because, like, ghost shenanigans are secondary. It's all of the, like... I almost have developed emotional attachment because, like, these are designs that I've been growing up with for years. This guy, I saw this guy, well, I've seen this guy a couple times, but, like, this guy, I've basically only seen that full design today. Like, just now. I mean, yeah, spooky blowjobs, bedsheet, something or other, but, like, it just doesn't do too much for me, because I haven't had time to connect. So I'm just gonna say pass. Giant Scorpion. Take everything that I didn't like about the previous Scorpion and make it bigger and golden. And you've got this one, and that's a pass from me, dog. Giant Spider. Okay, this guy looks like a bee. This guy looks like a fucking bee. Like, now, okay, I'm not against spiders, but you look like a fucking bee. You look, you should be pollinating, sir. That is not what a predator looks like. Why? This is like danger, don't eat me. This is like prey trying to say please don't eat me. Still would. Goblin. He looks smug somehow. Like, you told a joke. You told a knock-knock joke. And he told the ending. Like, you say knock-knock, who's there? You give the setup, and instead of, like, banana who, he gives the punchline. And then he just stares at you like, yeah, I know that joke. Pass. Golem, okay. So this is just a giant rock pile. Pass. Griffin. Oh, didn't mean to double click there.
Would. Will. I don't know if she gives out eggs or live birth, but we're going to find out. There are going to be multiple trial runs too.
I don't know what it is about this specific combination of bird and cat, but I like it. Like, Yeah, this actually hits really similarly to, World of Warcraft Griffins. Because, like... Yeah, let's give you the Hearthstone glow-up. Because that also portrays, like, a similar-ish pose. Because you've got the like, bird face. You've got the talons in front. But it's very like heavy talons. Like it's like almost paw-like. And then you've got the paws in the back. And the tail. And yeah, this one's wearing saddlebags. Maybe this isn't the like absolute best. But I wanted to give like high quality visual. Yeah, there we go. Better shot overall. Yeah, bonus is fluffy snuggles afterwards. Very much like regal creatures, the way that they are used in World of Warcraft, but also, they're just good looking. Can I just say that? Can I just say that, like, Griffin is just a good, like, mashup of creatures? Like, bird, good. Large cat, good. Smash them together. Best of both worlds. Smash me in there. I just... Can I call you Strawberry when I do? Harpy. Yeah, I've already said that I would a Harpy. I like the, difference in design. I like this, the, like, pants more, and also, you know, leaning down. Is that Twitch safe? Are the rest of these Twitch safe? I don't know. But, like, yeah, would a Harpy. Hornet. Oh. I read that and immediately thought, Shaw! I'm glad I quit Silksong when I did. Cause like, what, 2 days after that, frickin' one of my favorite YouTubers puts out playlists of like video game bosses to relive your digital trauma to. And Adira is the fucking mascot for that. And then, you know, I go to bed at like 3 a.m. Last fucking night. And I'm like, okay, I'm finally in bed. And my, like, I've got a digital photo frame where all of my, like, art, my Thursona art rotates out. But I've also put all of the stuff that I've done in MS Paint on there. And right there, as I'm going to bed at 3 a.m., Akira! No. No, it's Adira! Oh, you're referencing the leave me alone joke from Akira. It does feel like that. I didn't even talk about the bee. This bee is not cartoony enough for me to smash. Like, the previous bee, very cartoony. This one is just fucking photorealistic bee. Pass. Hydra. Get up on the Hydra's back! Just a pile of snakes. Put me in the snake pile. Put me in the snake ball. I will come back a father. Like just straight up. All of that. So heads. Plural. All of that stuff about, like... Yeah. Not cartoony enough B in one of the most cartoony RPG Maker. Yeah, no shit. Cause like... King? He's got an enemy sprite. You fight this man? Really? Okay. Sure. Decapitate him. Because there's no such thing as a God-given right to rule. I'm not gonna fuck him, though. I'm not gonna fuck him. You can't make me. Oh. Alright, okay. I see where we're going with this. This is the human section, because, like, K... I don't know. Pass. Oh. Oh, they went with the Japanese kobolds. I mean... I still would Japanese kobolds. But, like... I always thought kobold lizard. Like, for me, kobolds were lizards growing up. And, like, yeah, Japan... I'll say it before and I'll say it again, Lucario with a spear. Okay. Counter-argument. Counter-argument. And this is the one time that I will quote Pal World. Just Anubis. Like, straight up. Is it more accurate? No. Well, only a little bit. It's the more earth tones that makes me bring this up. But also just Anubis being so close to Lucario. Does the pal have the tail? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You can't see it in this render, but he does have a tail. STL file turnaround. I mean, this is a fan creation, but yes. He's got the tail. You know what? Fuck you. Rotates you with my mind. Now you're spinning! Alright. Shit. How do... How does my girlfriend have a tail wagging when I know? I'm the furry. Alright. Well, anyway. I still would, a dog kobold. Kraken! Hey guys, did you realize that, one of the local sports teams around here is called the Kraken? Because, yeah. It's true. It's true. I don't know why I keep, like, saying that. Wait, where did I... Oh. Here we go. Did you know that? I mean, okay. Kraken, big squid. I did... It's just big squid. I'm not that into tentacles personally. I know. I just said absolute sacrilege. Like, I'm going to get tomatoes thrown at me at some point for that comment. I know it's gonna happen. I'm just not that into tentacles personally. I'm just not. Like, okay. There's some that you can do with tentacles, but I'm into other body parts more. Tentacles just feels like a weird alien. Like, would I a squid wants to try? But like, I'll take one squid. You are currently fighting with like 5 different Pokemon, 6, 7 different Pokemon, and like other miscellaneous tentacle creatures. 'Cause like, watching someone else get destroyed by tentacles, fun. That's about all I see with tentacles. That's not my vibe. Lich. Okay, this hits the ghost moniker a lot more than it does the Lich. 'Cause like, this is like capital G ghost. Like, this isn't bedsheet core. This is like, I'm going to make you go insane, and like, you will be in the afterlife with me after a night with this guy. Now, would I fuck that? Nah. Lizard man. I hope they're not a man. This is Dinalphos. This shit right here. Just Dinalphos. Just Dinalphos. This is just a Dino... Like, I think this is closest to the Dinalphos in Skyward Sword? No, actually, this is closest to Ocarina of Time. Yeah. But like, hot lizard man? Meh. Hot lizard woman? Ooh. Ooh. Of course, it's gonna be really hard to, like, before we bang, can I peek inside your slit real quick? I'll show you mine if you show me yours. That's actually a really good way to do it. Yeah. I will give the lizard woman an egg. Magician. Hold on. Spot the odd one out. You can't. I bet you. You can't do it. You can't do it. Yeah! Yeah! You can't! Like it fits in like a glove. And that being said, magician. Samon? Do you know how to find a werewolf and or turn me into one? Because, like, if not, I got other magical sources I can find. Like, I mean, okay. Magic in bed. Let's put the like perverts of today's time. Conjure lubricant? Conjure lube. Spiritual weapon, but it's a giant tentacle? Or like a dildo? I'm just thinking about D&D stuff, right? Magicians in RPGMaker would probably just be like all basic elemental attacks. You could carve a dildo out of like elemental earth spire, but like yeah. It's like a tentative smash. It's like a tentative smash. Cause like does kind of look gender ambiguous. Could be young boy, could be tomboyish girl. I genuinely can't fucking tell. Gender? What's in their huge pants? They haven't taken those off since exiting magic college. It's just pants. It's pants all the way down. I didn't wanna activate the Magalo there. Magician 2, Carol. Okay. I fuck with the big hat. I fuck with big hat. Like, straight up, I go for realism more with my characters. So, if I wanted to, like, I could probably do brim, like, 6-foot brim on the hat. But I like realism more. Inspired realism, I like a lot more. But the fantasy, I can see why people do the fantasy, but I just tend towards, like, inspired realism more with my characters. And then pointy shoes. Yeah, okay. She has to dye her hair, like, once a month. I would absolutely help her dye her hair. And then probably bang her. Medusa. How many times do I have to say I don't want to turn into stone? How many times do I have to say I don't want to turn into stone? I don't want to be that hard. Like, there's an acceptable level of hardness for me to be. Stone is not bad. Anyway. One of us has got to be wearing a blindfold. Merman. Is there a mermaid after this? No. Okay. Because that does look very mer creature. Fun fact. Fish don't have boobs. I'm sure none of you have thought of this before. But fish, real fish, on Earth Ocean, do not have boobs. I'd be fine with, like, mer creature with, like, a subdued boobage. I just want to know. Like feminine in face and not feminine in figure, that's fine with me. What was it? I posed a question, actually to my girlfriend earlier, today. Do you regard titties as more sexual, aesthetic, or snack dispenser? Her answer was aesthetic. And, like, yeah, to me, it's like a little bit of a combo of all three, but like it's mostly the sexual. But like, big boobs is not a requirement for me to be attracted to you. Maractus and Vaporeon are eminent examples of that. But like, yeah, I'm going to directly quote myself here. I'd rather blow loads in throats than over a pair, but boobs are good to fondle and tease. I'll go on the record for saying that. I am not a coward. I will stand by that sentence. But the, maybe fish should have boobs. I agree, like, some. If you want a sexual dimorphism between mermaids and mermen, like, some boobs. Like, C cup maximum, because you gotta worry about aqua dynamics. And this is me injecting that, like, inspired realism. They have to worry about how fast they can swim. Big boobs get in the way of swimming. I am looking at you, every single person that has made fan art of Primarina with absolutely massive seal milkers. Like, yes, seals make milk. They don't need to make that much milk. That is enough milk to feed an entire herd of seals. That is too much milk. All right, we're closer, keep backing, turn it down. Okay, we're good. So yeah, like, I don't know why I went on the tangent with the mermaid boobs, but yes. I would a mermaid, even if they looked mostly like fish and angry. Okay, maybe not the angry part. Like, I like the design of the fish here, but don't tear me to shreds, please. Mimic. Okay, guys. Important question. Why are we just doing Mimics' treasure chests? I mentioned Primarina. Tongue job. Yeah. Here's the thing about Mimics. They can mimic any object. So you could have a Mimic fleshlight and not know it. Monster manual Mimic. Object. Just trying to see about the, like, the lore. There we go. Gotta get the actual D&D Monster Manual 5e. Mimics are shape-shifting predators, able to take on the form of inanimate objects to lure creatures to their doom. Please note, nowhere did they say specifically treasure chests. In dungeons, these cutting-off creatures most often take the form of doors or chests, having learned that such forms attract a steady stream of prey. However, that's most often. Completely, like, anything. Imitative predators. Mimics can alter their outward texture to resemble wood, stone, and other basic materials, and they have evolved to assume the appearance of objects that other creatures are likely to come into contact with. No contact is more intimate than your groin. A mimic in its altered form is nearly unrecognizable until potential prey blunders into its reach, whereupon the monster sprouts pseudopods and attacks. When it changes shape, a mimic excretes an adhesive that helps it seize prey and weapons that touch it. The adhesive is absorbed when the mimic assumes its amorphous form and on parts the mimic uses to move itself. Mimics can live and hunt alone, but they occasionally share their feeding grounds with other creatures. Although most mimics have only predatory intelligence, a rare few evolve greater cunning and the ability to carry on simple conversations in common or undercommon. Such mimics might allow safe passage through their domains or provide useful information in exchange for food. Yep. Once saw a DM who made a campaign with only a single mimic. That mimic was an entire dungeon. Now you're getting it. Like, straight up. They could just... You could have a mimic. You could have a mimic turn into a suit of armor for the party. Or, like, weapons that it knows about. And you could just have, like, a little guy that's, like, your walking arsenal. And maybe, if you want to be, like, super cool about it, you could have a, other mimics react to its presence. Because, like, the solitary predators, it'd be, like, a cat running up on another cat's territory. So, if you, like... move the, like, sword mimic towards, like, mimic as a treasure chest, the treasure chest will, like, hiss and, like, growl. Like, hey, you're in my territory. And suddenly you know which treasure chests are mimics. Anyway. Would a D&D mimic fleshlight or a prey mimic fleshlight be scarier? I'm going to immediately say prey mimic fleshlight because it's just more visceral to me because I haven't played any D&D. And so I just see, like, treasure chests with tongues. Yeah, theoretically the treasure chests could be... Theoretically it could be the pile of treasure inside the chest and not the chest itself. Absolutely. I don't really like the mimic though, so, like, you know, like, very cartoony. Very, like... It's the eyeball at the back of the throat pass. Minotaur.
I can milk you.
Minotaurs are always, like, male. Like, big, hulking, lumbering, like... Where's the girl Minotaurs? Are they just cow people? Because, like... I feel like they'd just be cow people, because just if they've got less horn, if they're less aggressive, if they have their udders out because there's no shame in this theoretical society, that'd just be cow people. Maybe. That being said, I don't want you swinging that thing near me. Nah, sorry. Monster fish. That horn-looking grippable. Oomph. Bites lip. Unironically, I am getting, like... Is it? Would it be... the, I can't even remember. I can't remember the phrase, but unbidden thoughts. Intrusive thoughts. There we go. Intrusive thoughts about, like, gripping that fish by the horn. I'll try it once. Put your hands down. I am not. No. No. Pass. You've been in that tomb for what? 500 years? Dusty, get some lotion on you, babe. Ninja. Okay. He's wielding a sword that's entirely too long, and he's wearing the wrong color. Bad ninja plus wouldn't. Like, nope. Pass. Orc. Ganon. Or Moblin. I'll also take Moblin. This guy, very pig-like orc. I never really liked the pig-like orcs. Or at least, you know, I never found a good set of pig-like orcs. Until, what was it? Delicious in Dungeon? I'm trying to remember the, Japanese name for that. Anyway. Warhammer orcs. Oh, the sentient fungus? That shit's freaky as hell. Like, what the fuck? Tied with Dungeon Meshi, or yeah, there we go. I like the Dungeon Meshi orcs more. I haven't gotten into Warhammer, so like all I hear is like fucking put red paint on something and it explodes better, and like everybody's been saying the same colors do the same things, so it's not one person playing a trick on me. Every single Warhammer fan says, oh yeah, if it's purple, it's invisible. Right? Yeah. Red makes things go faster. Okay. Was it yellow for explosions? I think it was. I know purple was invisible. Anyway, that's like way too far afield. Yellow makes them explode better, blue is lucky, purple is stealth, yeah. Like, okay. Pig girl? Like... yeah, she'd be a cheap lay. Like, take her to a golden corral for, like, 2 hours, she's all yours. Admittedly, I would also fall for the same trap. But, I don't know. Pigs just don't, like, click for me. Like... very fat focused species, and that's just like not a thing for me. Like there is very few lean pigs, let me tell you. I'm just gonna say pass. Ah, my favorite battle sprite, People 3. This guy looks like he's about to tell me either a racist opinion or welcome to the world of Pokemon. Oink is best pig. Yeah. There's hot contestant for like best pig, but like Oin Cologne canonically smells good, so that's the one. Yeah, this is Gary motherfucking Oak. Pass. Zelda. Like SNES era Zelda. Would, but only to perpetuate the royal bloodline of Hyrule. This is your dad in a Fire Emblem game that dies in order to give the main character a motivation to do war crimes. Pass. MILF, but like toned way down. Pass. Jesus fucking Christ, this is just Sahasrara. Sahasrara from Link to the Past. Pass. Very old woman. Sorry. Nah. Pass. You do not, in fact, still got it. Pirate. Golbez. You certainly look like a Golbez. Go use that axe to chop some firewood and become a productive member of society. Pass. Queen. Why do you have a dress that dressy? You've already perpetuated the royal bloodline of Hyrule, but like, maybe one more wouldn't hurt? Heir and a spare, you know? Smash. Okay. Reaper. What in the fuck is that sprite? What in the fuck is that face? He looks like he's just... He looks like he's happy to be here. And I don't want that from a death figure. He told a joke. What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Guess! Guess! You idiot! It's ribs! It's ribs! Fuck! Pass. Ribs! Jesus fucking Christ! It's time to get serious. No, not that serious. Why? I don't think I would the skeleton either, because, like, it's the same... Slime. Okay. Okay. How do I put this? The like, bone-in RPGMaker 97 slimes looked like they'd steal your lunch money and then spit acid on you until you dissolved into a pile of goo they could absorb. This man looks very polite. This man looks very polite, like he would wait behind you in line at a Starbucks. How would he drink the Starbucks? I think the barista would literally pour it on him. Wood. Smash. Snake. I'm having problematic thoughts, chat. Why is that throat so well textured? Fun fact, many snakes have near tiny unseeable barbs in their mouths and throat to prevent prey from escaping. That means depending on the snake, your dick would be skinned, flayed, degloved. Oh god, don't tell me that. Oh, I've been having dreams about Master Viper for a week! I was, like, borderline aware of it. But, that being said, there's always the other end. There's always the other end of the snake. Master Viper was canonically born with no thing? Okay. We've got to get into this argument right now. Damn, yeah, no. On the day of her birth, Viper's parents were disappointed to find she had no fangs. Seeing this as a sign that she could not become become a warrior. Became a talented ribbon dancer. Okay, hold on. New private window. This feels like a snake mouth barbs. Smell. 10 wild facts you should know. Snakes smell with their tongues. Yeah, no. Don't chew with their fangs. Venom isn't stored in snakes' mouths. No, yeah, it's stored up in the skull. Snakes can eat them themselves. Yeah. Would it be like... I'm trying to... Oh my god. I'm trying to find out the... Yeah. I want to say that I would a snake, but it would have to be, like, very carefully because of the degloving situation. Like, look at this sexy motherfucker and tell me you wouldn't. Look at this, look at this absolute vixen and tell me you wouldn't. Anyway. Basic human soldier. Yeah, no. You're here for a paycheck. I'm not gonna kill you. Pass. Thief! every single sprite, :3. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't in the, like, photorealistic, but, like, :3, :3, :3. 3 out of 4. Art style willing. I think the only reason that the battle sprite doesn't do it is because there's not enough pixels there. Maybe when it was art. No. Pass. Tree. Alright. We're at trees again. Hello, trees. Hello, trees. Okay. So the tree has weird claw hands this time. This... I'm not sure if this should give me joy or not. Tree hand jobs is a sentence that I never thought I would say out loud. Kirby Tree's evil cousin. Are you talking about Wispy Woods? Wispy Woods is evil already. You don't need an evil cousin for that one. Anyway. No. It was almost like the too realistic tree from, like, before. I just... Make all of the knot and wood jokes that you want, because I won't. Apparently, trees aren't my thing. Trees aren't my type. I like them... non-stationary. Pass. It's the face that does it for me again. It's like... No. I wouldn't fuck a tree. Vampire. Unironically, hornet haircut. Vampire is in fact is no longer a sexy woman, and in fact seems to be just a head and cloak. Hold on. You got a hand there. It's got a hand there. Yeah, no, it's just a head and cloak. Like, but the hairstyle. The hairstyle makes me think of Hornet, and like, you have nothing on her. You absolute cretin. Pass. Warrior. Okay, so why didn't they use the word samurai? Because we got a ninja, but no samurai. This guy is a dead set fucking ringer for samurai. Straight up. Like, he's wielding two katana. He's wielding two katana. He's got the tabi. He has the, like, ornamental helmet that you would be riding on horseback into, like, battle as a, intimidation tactic. And he's got the styled, layered armor. It's just a samurai in everything but name. So why the name? Pass. Brian. Okay, yeah, this is a much more, like, Western warrior. Because you've got, like, the traditional battle, traditional, breastplate, pauldrons. Horned helmet is a terrible idea. I don't care if it looks fun. It is a terrible idea. Someone grabs the horn on the side of your helmet, wrestles the horn to the ground, you are dead. You are gone. That is why the Vikings did not do horn helmets. The Nords in Skyrim are dumb for having done horned helmets. If you have a horned helmet, I know that you have not thought of, like, grappling tactics as a warrior. Your ass is dead. On sight. Pass. Why does she have 25% of the breastplate that the guy does? Like, just straight up. She's got a stomach too, and like, nothing. Nothing. That being said, horned helmets, we've already established that they're good for grappling. Grippable. Grippable helmet. Wood. Smash. Werewolf. Ah! Wet werewolf cookie. The only cookie I would enjoy while wet. Anyway. Wisp. That's just fire. Hold on. Here we go! Wyvern. Alright. I've been psychologically conditioned. I've been psychologically conditioned by Tribal Hunter. I saw the end of that tail and I was like, oh, that opens up to spit bubbles, right? Yeah. Now that being said, she is just kind of giving us 90% of the full frontal there. Freak. Approved. Thumbs up emoji. Smash. Zombie. This guy's just confused that he's dead. This guy's like, what do you mean that a heart don't beat no more? He's like, he thinks he still has to go to work tomorrow morning. Sir, you eat brains now. Pass. Pass by default. They're technically battle sprites, so they're included in the slideshow for completion's sake. Ah, that's where people 1 and 2 went. Daycare. Why are there Okay, I have even more important questions than why are there kids here? Why are there child battle sprites? Like, if there's anybody that you do not want to be doing violence against, it is kids. Even Skyrim knew that. That's why all of the children of Skyrim are invincible. So you can't loot their corpse. They don't make one. They're just... Why are there battle sprites? Skyrim doesn't let you kill kids because Bethesda are cowards. Skyrim doesn't let you kill kids because Bethesda didn't want to field a billion complaints from, concerned mothers. But no, yeah. The photorealistic faces do kind of look like evil children. Like, these are the kinds of kids that would be like, I starved my dog just to hear him make funny noises. These don't have battle sprites, but I have enough material to make slides for them. Mainly the default party members that haven't been included already, as well as their opposite gender counterparts. Okay. Alex. He certainly looks like he deserves to be in the next Fire Emblem game. Pass. Lilia. She certainly looks like she deserves to be the alternate gender pick in the next Fire Emblem game. Pass, but because of paternal trauma. That's nuts! Ha! Got him! Pass. Daisy. She looks like she looks like a young clergy member. So the brainwashing hasn't completely set in. So we can corrupt her completely. Corrupt her morals. Smash her once. And then, like, I don't know, tell her that it's just okay to jerk off. And then check back 6 months later to see if she's completely forsaken the concept of clothing. And Ryu. That certainly is Ryu from Streets. White bread. Water with no ice. Dirt. Pass. Rinfa. I'd make a Tifa Final Fantasy joke, but, no. Pass. Mia. She looks like she'd actually be fun to, like, just be around. Like, this is... Like, you've got the aviator's goggles there, right? You got the aviator's goggles, you got the dyed hair, you've got the, like, crop top. She looks like she'd be fun to have around. This is the kind of person... This is the kind of party member that you have, like, in the party, where it's like, okay... So we tried the straight method. We tried mild intimidation by holding our sword up really, really high in the bar. Hey, Mia, go figure it out. She goes in, and you hear either a guy, like, absolutely meeting Jesus by getting a gut punch, or, like, she walks out, she walks out through the door and is like, call me, boys. So yeah, I'd smash her. Rebecca. She might be the one that owns the airship. Like, okay. Mia can fly the thing. Rebecca cannot fly the thing, but owns the ship. And also demands a 10% pay cut. Pass. Artists. Arties nuts. Got him. Helen. She really does just look white bread character. Like, this is your first member in the party. This is the one that's like childhood friend who like decides to come with you on a quest to slay the Dragon King because she's not doing anything else that week. Pass. I think that's it for this one. It's not going any farther. Hold on. Yep, that's it. 78 total slides. Alright. Yeah. Wow. There's 11 of these. I expected to get through at least 3. Yeah. I expected to get through at least 3. I did not. Doing the Smasher Pass is kind of fun, but also kind of exhausting. I'm definitely going to, like, try to rest up tonight, because yesterday... Ugh. Yesterday really took it out of me. Don't stream until 3 a.m., guys. Don't do it. Anyway. There's going to be more of this tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. So, follow me here on Twitch to get notified when I go live. I'm also going to put this on YouTube, and I really hope that they don't, ban my channel for putting boobs on the screen. Plausible deniability that was in a video game. I'm also on Discord and Blue Sky because fuck Twitter. No, seriously, fuck Twitter. If you're still on there, just leave. Like, straight up. I think the only reason I still have a Twitter account is because it would be more obnoxious to delete it. Anyway. Thank you so much, Eyebolt, for the raid, and Raiders, if you're still here, sit tight. I'm gonna pass you on to someone else. What the... Alright. Today I learned that there's a game called Glitch Spanker. Yes, spelled that way. Anyway. Let's go raid Tensho Luma. They're currently playing Mega Bonk, and I picked that one up on recommendation of someone else, but I haven't really seen too much footage of it, so I want to go catch up with that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna see if we can bang more generic RPG enemies, and oh wait, I hit the go raid button, and I didn't actually wait. I keep doing this.